IB Maths is easy.
Find the total amount received after 3 years with option A. So it will be 4,200 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 12. We will have, this will be $151,200. Now if we choose option B, it will be the sum of the first 36 terms of a geometric sequence, with the first term is 1500 and the common ratio is 1.04. So it will be S of 36 of first term multiplied with 1 minus the common ratio power 36 divided by 1 minus 1.04. This will nearly 116,397.47. Correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, B, write the expression for the value after n years. So the initial value is 160,000. The interest is 5% and compounded monthly. So the initial multiply with 1 plus interest 5 divided by 100 multiply with 12 because compound monthly. Power 12n, and this n is in years. Next, find the total value of Daniel and Sorin after 6 months. So it will be S6 plus, okay, let's substitute it. So it will be 1500 multiplied with 1 minus 1.04 power 6 divided by 1 minus 1.04 plus 160,000 multiplied with 1 plus 5 over 100 multiplied with 12 power 6. Okay, see, find the minimum number of complete months before the total value at least 257,000. So this represents the total amount much bigger than 257,000. So I move this one to the left side. So minus 257,000 much bigger than 0. And I push this function into the GDC and find the x-intercept. So from that, we try to find the term. So this will be x. This will be x. Okay, so from that we know that x must bigger than 28.44. So the minimum number will be 29. D. Find the interest R. Okay, so the final value is 41,000 equal with the initial, which is 30,000, multiplied with 1 plus R divided by 100 multiplied with 4 because it's compound quarterly. And the power is 4 multiplied with 6 because after 6 years. Okay, so we solve this one, we can find that the R will nearly 5.24. Question 9. Okay, given this information, so the first thing we should do, we should draw a bell curve. Okay, the mean is here. The probability that's smaller than 82.4 is 0.213. So let's say 82.4 is here, and this area will be 0.213. The probability that bigger than 87.3 is 0.409. So let's say 87.3 is here, and this area is 0.409. Find the probability that between these two. So they ask for this area. This will be 1 minus 0.213 minus 0.409. We'll have is 0.378. Now they have to find the value of mean and the standard deviation. Okay, so I will apply the inverse norm for this area, and this will be left tail, and this area with right tail. This will be negative 0.79605 equal with 82.4 minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. The second one will be 0.230118 equal with 87.3 minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. And I will solve this system of equation. The mean will nearly 86.2 and the standard deviation will nearly 4.78. Okay, now measure 100. And the successful event is greater than 87.3. So the probability will be 0.409. Find the exact 32. So it will be number of trial is 100. The probability will be 0.409. And they ask for the binomial PDF of 32. So it will nearly 0.0158. Next, given that is fewer than 44, find the probability that exact 32. So A given B. The probability of 32 given that smaller than 44. So it will be the probability of 32 and smaller than 44 divided by the probability of smaller than 44. Okay, so the probability of 32 and smaller than 44 is still the probability of 32. So we will have, it will be 0.0158 divided by smaller than 44. That will be the binomial CDF of 43, because smaller than 44. Put this one into a GDC. We have the answer will nearly 0.0225. D. Given the mean, as for the standard deviation, the IQR is 4.52. Let's draw a bell curve. This will be the mean, 92.8. The IQR is the difference between Q1 and Q3. This value is 4.52. So this will be half of 4.52. So the value of Q1 will be 90.54. Because it is a Q1, so this error is 0.25. And I will use inverse norm of 0.25 left tail to find the z-score. So the value of the z-score will be negative 0.67448 equal with 90.54 minus the mean, which is 92.8, divided by the standard deviation. So the standard deviation will nearly 3.35. And we are done.